So, American Idol auditions were the 14th in Denver. And me and my brother went with my mom. We got there at 3 a.m. in the morning. We registered and we waited in line, and there was a lot of dang people there. There was probably about 10,000, maybe a little less. It was in a Visco field in Denver. We were in like the second to last section, and we had to know Last Name by Carrie Underwood, the first two verses. So like the night before I was like freaking out, and I'm like so mad that we have to know this song because I don't listen to Carrie Underwood, and we have to know the song, and I'm just like, what the heck. But anyway, we only had to know the first two verses, and I was thinking how awkward it was because Seth, my brother, he's 20, he had to memorize it, and it's like, and I don't even know his last name or something, you know, and stuff. And it was, but the guy that taught it to us had a really great voice, and it was fun singing it. Yeah, it was just kind of like a crowd song. I'm thinking Randy, Paula, Simon, and Kira are going to be there, and we're going to audition like in front of them, but apparently not. Apparently we all the people trying out had to go through, like, if there's like three, like the third audition round is Randy, Paula, Simon, and Kira, and everyone had to try out. So they started with section 110, and we were in section 102. It is bloody freaking hot out there. Like, it is 100 degrees. Sun's out, we're sitting there, there's nothing to do barely. You know, there's people like having their guitar and playing and singing, and everything, like they had like a Blitzburger and it was like $8, and I'm just like, bloody heck. Anyway, my mom's best friend, her name's Jeannie, and her son, Bodie, tried out too, like the night before. They've been best friends. My mom and Jeannie have been best friends since they were in 6th grade. So my mom, she like pretty much knows my mom, and her son has taken voice lessons all his life, and he has like a very like Josh Groban voice. Anyway, they were there trying out and everything. We had wristbands, orange wristbands. They kept them though because obviously. About 2:50, 3 o'clock, and we've been there for a long ass time. Been waiting there. It's really hot. Me and my brother are playing Hangman, and he kind of gets it. I kind of suck at Hangman, but he was there. He kind of fell asleep too. Anyway, I was reading fan fiction too. Anyway, I was reading on my Blackberry. I was reading fan fiction on my Blackberry. So my mom has this really crappy phone that we found at Goodwill. It's a Nokia. This phone is like ghetto. Like, it's blue and silver, and it has like an antenna still. And we found it at Goodwill for like $3. Anyway, it has this god-awful ringtone. It's like doo-doo-doo-doo. And then, so we found out my dad calls. And he's a technician, HVAC technician. And he works in like air conditioning and stuff. And well, apparently when he was sitting in his car, and like a sheet metal came down and sliced his cheek. Like, it like sliced his cheek like that thick. So he's like calling my mom, and my mom's like freaking out, and she's like, oh my god, David, that's his name, are you okay? And he's like, yes, Barbara, my mom's name, I'm fine. I just, you know, he's like talking really fast. My mom's just like, calm down, you know, call your boss. I think his name's Paul or something. Anyway, so they go to a hospital in Longmont. And so, like, my mom's like, oh my god, we need to hurry. And so we go ask a person in charge, if we can try out earlier. So we tried out like 2 hours earlier, and it was about 3:20 or 3:10 we tried out. So we got in line, and the line moved really fast. Like, it was a line going through, okay, so like there's 9 stations, and there's 2 or 3 producers at each. And there's 4 people go in time and sing, and each one sings, and then they say whether or not you get into the next round. So me and Seth go there. We're with 2 other girls, and one has she has a nice voice. It's pretty good. The other one, she sang I Hope You Dance by Leanne Rimes, but I didn't really think she messed up a lot. Anyway, so we're waiting in line, and these 4 people in front of us are just really amazing girls. She had cornrows, and she was just incredible. She's kind of like a mix between Alicia Keys and someone else. But anyway, she was really good, and she made it. And this guy next to her was really cliche, like the cliche type voice, it's just like the same thing you hear every day. Like the same thing you hear in pop world, no offense. I'm the first to sing. It's like me, girl here, and then my brother, Seth. So I start to sing, there's a girl and a guy, producer, and they press this button, and they're like, okay, go. They just pressed it, and I'm like, should I sing? And they don't even acknowledge the fact that I'm there. So I'm singing Moon Dance by Van Morrison with the Michael Bublé version, and I'm singing, and I'm trying to be positive and upbeat and everything, and they don't even give me eye contact. And then they start, when I'm 10 seconds into the song, they start talking. It was ridiculous. They were talking and being all snooty, and I'm just I've been waiting here 12 hours to sing for you guys, and I haven't had that great of a day, and they're completely ignoring me. Okay, then the next girl goes who sings I Hope You Dance, and she messed up a lot. And then the girls that sing This Is the Air I Breathe, which is a Christian song. I don't know if anybody even knows it, but she messed up twice. And then my brother sang I'll Be by Edmund McCain, and he sounded awesome. I was this the whole time when he was singing. I was so proud of him, because at Denver Idol, which was it was Denver hosting it, Fox 31 hosting it, and he messed up on I'll be better when I'm older, or something like sky strands in your eyes, the color of them wonderful stop me, still my breath, emeralds from mountain, frost of the sky. He messed up on the sky part, and it didn't sound too great. So we're done singing. They all pull us forward, and they're just you guys had some great vocal parts and stuff, but unfortunately you guys didn't get a golden ticket. You guys didn't make it. And I'm just the other 3, my brother and the other 2 girls got eye contact, and I'm just this is bullshit. And Seth is so sad and so depressed. He was so mad at them. He was just and I was I was really mad at them because they didn't let him through, because he was really good, and I really thought he deserved to make it. It was just really sad and depressing. Oh god, it just seemed after we didn't make it, we gone through the exit, it got really hot afterwards. And we're trying to find our car, and my mom is because we have to find my dad. We have to go to the hospital because my dad cut his cheek on sheet metal, and and he had to get stitches. He looked anyway. So we're driving, and we're trying to find the car, and Seth's just really mad, and it's really hot. My mom's face is so red, I've never seen her face that red in my life. And so she's driving, and I'm in the back seat, and Seth's in the passenger seat, and we're driving, and my dad calls me. He's I'm in Longmont at the hospital, which is 15 minutes away from Denver. And so we just got into Longmont as he called me. It was really ironic. And so we went to the hospital there, and I arrived there, and I am so squeamish. I cannot even get to tell you. I hate blood so much. And when I saw my dad, he was he has a stitch here. It was gross. If you've seen Robert De Niro in Frankenstein, it kind of looked like that, and I'm just but I'm really glad it didn't hit him in the eye or in the throat, because that would have been, oh my god, I couldn't even imagine. It was just really intense.